Emma Carter spent most of her life being invisible. While her older sister, Chloe, was the center of attention everywhere they went, Emma was the quiet one. The girl who fixed things, helped everyone, and never asked for anything in return. At 21, she still wore old dresses that had been altered more times than she could count. And honestly, she was okay with that. At least, that's what she told herself. One Friday afternoon, their mother was rushing around the house preparing for the biggest charity gala of the year. The event was being hosted by billionaire businessman Ethan Brooks. Every unmarried woman in town hoped to meet him, Chloe especially. For months she had talked about nothing else. But just hours before the event, disaster struck. Chloe's expensive designer gown ripped down the side seam. She panicked. She cried. She blamed everyone. When Emma calmly offered to repair it, Chloe rolled her eyes. "You don't understand," she snapped. "This dress is ruined." Their mother quickly pulled out another expensive gown Chloe had bought months earlier. Problem solved. At least for Chloe. As Emma picked up the damaged dress, Chloe shrugged. "Keep it if you want." Emma stared at her. "What? I'm never wearing it again." So Emma took the dress to her room. She spent nearly an hour carefully stitching the torn seam back together. When she finally slipped it on, something unexpected happened. For the first time in years, she felt beautiful. Not glamorous. Not perfect. Just beautiful. That night, she arrived at the gala expecting nobody to notice her. And for a while, nobody did. The ballroom buzzed with conversation. Champagne glasses clinked. Music played softly. People laughed. Emma stayed near a window, exactly where she felt safest. Watching, listening, blending into the background. Then the room suddenly shifted. The doors opened, and Ethan Brooks walked in. Tall, confident, calm. The kind of man who never needed to demand attention because attention followed him naturally. Women immediately started competing for his focus. But Ethan barely seemed interested. Then something strange happened. Across the crowded room, his eyes landed on Emma and stayed there. Emma looked away immediately. Surely he wasn't looking at her. But when she glanced back, he was still watching. A minute later, he started walking toward her, ignoring everyone else. Emma's heart nearly stopped. He reached her, smiled politely, and said, "Would you dance with me?" The entire room went silent. Emma was convinced he had mistaken her for someone else. But he hadn't. They danced. They talked. And for the first time in years, someone seemed interested in what Emma thought instead of how she looked. At the end of the night, Ethan asked if he could see her again. Not Chloe. Not anyone else. Emma. The next day he visited. Then again. And again. The more they talked, the more Emma realized he wasn't interested in appearances. He liked her honesty, her kindness, her quiet strength. The things most people never bothered to notice. Not everyone was happy, especially Chloe. At first she stayed silent. Then the jealousy started showing. One evening at another social event, Chloe finally exploded. In front of everyone, she loudly reminded the room that Emma had only attended the gala wearing Chloe's discarded dress. That everything Emma had was borrowed. The room became painfully quiet. Emma could have argued, could have defended herself. Instead, she calmly stood and said, "You're right. The dress was yours. But my life isn't." Then she walked away. Later that night, Ethan found her sitting alone outside. Cold, upset, trying not to cry.